I've heard there's a two-headed gulag somewhere, but I don't see anything that could be in them. Are you serious? Okay, see, there's a three-headed gulag right there. Oh, look, still monuments over there. But I want to grab my, star fragment really quick. I'm pretty sure, yeah. I do wonder what they'll do for new ones though, because I'm sure they'll add more as DLC, because that's the ideal thing to do, is to just keep adding more as DLC. They can probably put in the debts to fill the debts out more. But the question is, what are they gonna do with them? Like what are they gonna add? They already have so many. Luring is Zora Part 5. The Zora arch left behind as by Prince Sidon. Since I lost my blood sister, even the light shining in the water seemed dark and green in my eyes. But I did say, time heals all wounds, no matter how deep. I cannot speak to her over a smile, as is only fitting. I shall tell the tale of the Zora armament my sister crafted for her future husband as per our ancient custom. One dark day, doing us in great peril, I sought help for trying hide instead of our home. He was sparing us with his words, yet I trusted him at once. And so I have it, he was trapped in front of Mifas. My father came to orphan, troubled by his and suffering, requested his help, with learning great how hesitation. I bequeathed my sister's Zora armor to his greatest soul, along with her hopes for the safety of the domain. They are fitly perfect, so perfectly that Cosmo Muzo, who then harbored a hatred of his Hylians, could not object. My sister already left the world, and with her went the deep, dearly held intention she had instilled in that special armor. Yet with Link's help, she shined a light on Zora in our hour of need, reaching the worlds of gentle fingertips. So they've updated the Zora monuments to have be about the events of Breath of the Wild now. And people say that this game doesn't reference the Breath of the Wild. They're just being ridiculous. So the water is dirty, but it's not like it's acting like a sludgy thing. It's not that bad. Okay. Ow! That hurt. Fine. I'll have to fight you. I'm not surprised. Of course he's still a dick. Quick shot. Fine, I broke it. No, didn't work. Or is that still mine I saw? There it is. Learning Zora Part 2. Legend of Ruto, our great ancestor. Been long ago, there was a strong-willed prince, Zora Princess, who was as meandering as a winding river. This princess, who was dearly loved by her fellow Zora, was as noble as she was innocent. Her name was Ruto. One day, a powerful, wicked man tried to take over Hyrule and brought great ruin to one great piece of Zora's domain. Our tales speak of fallen Zora soldiers drifting down the river as it sadly reflected the chaotic retreat of the terrified Zora. Her brave fought back her tears. She bore witness to tragic misery of one of the domain. Mere heartbreak, the Zora Princess did all she could to help the weak and escape. Next, she swam against the river's currents and climbed the mighty waterfall to challenge her foe. Heroes of this fight had fallen victim to haze of time. Few deeds remain. Instead, she was aided by the Prince of Hyrule and the hero legend, and together they saved Hyrule. So legend goes. I decided Prince Zora can't help but ponder these events, and I lived in the Zora Totem Planet all their innocence. As Princess Ruto's descendant, it's my fate to carry the support of her brave acts to surround beyond. I shall not fail. Keep in mind, this says that, adult timeline. Downfall still fits better. I mean, we don't really know exactly the circumstances, but like, I mean, this is still in Breath of the Wild. This is still in Breath of the Wild too. Like, but there's like slightly different details here than what in Breath of the Wild. It doesn't mention her being. Well, yeah, but there's purpose that can't be that time either. And on top of it, don't forget that I mean the event. It could easily be the case that the events of the downfall time are retcon, because I actually don't really like the downfall time to begin with. So, they could have changed that, but who knows? It was really dumb. The downfall time was really dumb to begin with. They could have reckoned that whole event, because yeah, exactly, it does make sense. I'm all for reckoning the downfall time and fixing the timeline. Like, I don't mind it being a certain timeline, but at least fix it. You know, make it, improve it so it actually makes sense. Oh. All of I live for food, and food doesn't live for me. And food is, I always thought anything was edible with proper effort until now. Yeah, okay, the main reason why A Link to the Past is supposed to be set after, is because Ocarina of Time was really supposed to be before Link to the Past. That's the main reason why. But I don't mind the idea of reckoning the timeline so that Minish Cap leads into Four Swords, and Four Swords leads to FSA, and they're all after Twilight Princess. And Link to the Past after FSA. I don't mind that at all. I think that actually works. I think it works. They're fixated on the idea that Link to the Past must be set after Ocarina of Time. I don't mind reckoning all those events be in the child timeline. I'm perfectly fine with that. So yeah, that doesn't bother me at all, really. Another factor is that you could, in theory, still have some things happen in Twilight Princess that are similar. But here's the thing too, though. This is clearly saying that this was after Hyrule was founded, so it must be after the events of the Imprisoning War mentioned in this game. Now, the Imprisoning War could be like a retelling of Ocarina of Time, and the Zora Sage is actually Ruto, and they just don't say it. Or it could be it's in the distant past. That could be too. We don't really know for sure. I don't know if they'll ever say it either. They might, but we know. But I actually do like the idea better of reckoning the downfall timeline events to be after Twilight Princess. So the after Four Swords Adventures. I think that actually works better. All my life I've lived for food, and food has lived for me. I have always thought anything was edible with proper effort until now. This strange mechanical horn-like thing someone gave me on the road was definitely inedible. If it were from some monster, I could cook it or boil it into medicine. Find some way to get in my stomach. So what creature is this? It was told it fell from the sky to the uphill, but what does it mean? Perhaps tried to eat something beyond our understanding. Seriously, dude? Anyway, so but this does keep. I see some people saying uh the events of OOT couldn't have happened anymore. Well, this is still saying that they happened because it mentions Rue directly. So they're still keeping that in lore. I figured they would because Breath of the Wild did the same thing. They're not wrecking it at all. But here you go. Now I don't know if they mentioned if Ruta is still named after Ruto, but either way, that they do imply that that's after the founding of Hyrule. So if Hyrule already existed and it wasn't refounded later. So the idea that Hyrule found a new version of Hyrule, this is still talking about the same Hyrule. It can't be the case that it doesn't work. Where? That way. I'm gonna who's behind this wall. Oh, I actually have marked the map already. Yeah, that's the problem too. Like, if you argue it's New Hyrule, they're still implying that Ruto existed in the same Hyrule. It doesn't work that way. There's a cave below me. Somewhere. Or come on top of the hill? Oh. Wait, where's the Korok? I need to put this thing back on. I need to keep the Korok mask on. The OOT soldier outfit? I mean, it could be the case. They reuse designs all the time. I mean, actual soldiers in this game, in Breath of the Wild, use it too, in flashbacks. What's the thing like Molly gunk anyway? This is I'm so talking about it. This isn't good. He tries to turn back. Of course, in such like this. You're not a bird or fish. You have to follow this path to Zora's domain. So instead, all you do is give up. But I have to get there. Thing is waiting for me at Zora's domain. Yep, it's Sasan. One of you guys. Can I shot a rocket to your back? I could, but I don't have any rockets. I'm out. Oh, okay. I see what's going on here. I marked it in a spot that was close to the bottom, but it could be anywhere in this area, so I don't know exactly where it is. Oh, where is it? Down below. Oh, here it is. That worked. It's in a cave for sure. I gotta find the cave. Every 5 seconds I find a Korok. Oh, here's one. Wait a minute, what? That's not the right one. Oh, jeez. What is going on here? One, two... Oh, okay, I get it now. So it's just this. That's an interesting variation. I was thinking maybe if I go to the top of the mountain where the tower was, there's now a hole there, and maybe that's where the cave is. Actually, it's just an enemy encampment. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there is a hole here. Bone Pond East Cave. Oh, yeah, there's a shrine. There you go. Right there. Nah, it doesn't break in 2 hits. It's not really worth it. It looks like that's the one right here, so... I was trying to find the shrine. I'll work on it later. I've already activated that one. Great, so I can go ahead and go up there, use this tutorial, and I'm gonna go and get lost looking for, let me go and get lost looking for caves nearby instead of actually progressing, as per usual, because this game's very good at making you get lost.